Hey Mike, hey MLDC family, this is Ron. I just got home from my band's rehearsal room where I recorded the video for the Left Foot Independence Challenge. And as I need to do some editing on that video first, I thought it might be a nice idea if I gave you a short introduction of myself before I upload the other video. So, as I said, my name is Ron, I'm 37 years old and I am from Germany. As Mike already pointed out, Ron is not a normal German name. The reason for the name simply is that my mother was a huge fan of the US actor Ron Ely, who played the main character in the Tarzan series back in the 1960s, 1970s. So that's where I got my name from. And so, not being a native speaker, I hope it's not too painful to listen to the German accent, but I will do my very best. I am self-employed and run a small business where I do anything related to software development, software architecture, web development, the whole field of IT actually, which runs pretty well at the moment, so I have some spare time to play drums and don't have to work all night, so that's a pretty cool thing currently. Speaking of drums, I started playing drums in 1996, so about at the age of 20, which is pretty late, I guess. And it happened by pure coincidence too. At that time I stumbled across a friend of mine who was a bass guitar player, and I hadn't talked to him within a couple of months, and he said, oh well, I really look forward to playing a band again, so why don't we do a band? Huh? We can get along pretty well, so let's play together. And I said, well, the main reason might be that I cannot play any instrument. And he said, that's no problem, I know someone who can play the guitar. I said, yes, okay, so I hope you don't want me to be the singer, because then we would create a mass hysteria at the very first gig. He understood that, and that conversation took place at a local bar, and after 1, 2, or perhaps 20 tomato juices, we came to the conclusion that it might be a great idea if I would be the drummer of the band. And so I said, yeah, well, okay, how hard can it be? Let me play the drums. And the very next day I took a local newspaper, browsed through the ads, and I found an ad that said, well, great drum set for sale. And it went by about, I think, 800 Deutsche Mark, which would be around 400 euros today, so roughly 550 US dollars nowadays. So I picked up the phone, called the guy, and he said, yeah, it's still available. And I drove over there and gave him the money and took the thing home. Black kit, completely black, no brand, nothing whatsoever. Well, what did I know? For me, it was a drum set. What differences could there possibly be? And unfortunately, I really failed to set this thing up. So I went to a local bookstore and said that I need some drum books, and ordered 2 of them. And these 2 drum books arrived a couple of days later. So I became a self-educated drummer then, and really never had a teacher up until now. So probably huge gaps of knowledge in the basic skill set. So this whole band thing turned out to last for about 4 weeks. But somehow I fell in love with this instrument, and I really loved doing stuff on that. I had no idea what I was doing, and if I'm saying I had no idea, I mean I had no idea what I was doing. I'll come to that in the Left Foot Independence video, and then you'll understand what I mean. So anyway, I kept playing, and after 2 years I bought a bigger, not a bigger kit, but a better kit. In my opinion at least. It's a Tama Rockstar, which I will show you some footage of in a second. And I still play that kit. It was second-hand, so I guess it's about 20 years old now, so still very cool sound and a very cool kit, and a lot of fun playing around on it. Then in 1998 I started going to university, and I had less time at hand, so I really didn't play at all from 1998 to 2003. And then again, by pure coincidence, I stumbled across 2 guitar players who were looking for a drummer. And I said, well, I used to play drums, but I'm not very good. I only played for 2 years and didn't really practice too much. And they said, that's not a problem. Get your kit over here and let's see what happens. And so I got my kit over there, and, well, let's say I could play a basic rock beat and a fill or 2, but that's about it. But still, we connected very well with each other, and this worked out. And so we joined our forces together in a band project. And this band project still lives on up until the very day, and this is the band that I'm still playing in. So, and the rehearsal room where I got from is the rehearsal room of exactly that band. So, a very cool thing. And it has been a great experience playing in that band because me being a drummer who loves the instrument but always has trouble finding time playing it because I don't play drums for a living. But I play it because I really like it. So I have to pick the times whenever it's possible. So practicing for me meant getting to the rehearsals early, like 20 minutes before that, and trying to remember which parts have to be played in the different songs. That was practicing for me for 10 years. And actually now in 2013 I came to a point where I said, well, this cannot be everything, this cannot be all that is to drumming, and I really want to improve myself. I want to grow as a drummer. And that was when I stumbled across a video by some guy named Mike Johnston. Hi, Mike. And I don't know what it was, but something clicked. The way that he was teaching stuff that really connected well with me. So I joined Mike'sLessons.com approximately 4 weeks ago, I think, and had my very first live lesson only last Monday, actually, which was right off the bat at the Independence Challenge, so that's a great thing. Anyways, I'm really very grateful to be a part of this community, and I'm really looking forward to connecting to you guys. So please add me as a friend on Facebook or whatever, and let's communicate. Let's chat. So finally, I want to give you a short clip of my rehearsal room with my drum kit in it and show you the drum kit a little bit, and then I'm going to start editing my challenge video, which was a real challenge actually, not the video but the playing in it. So anyways, here goes the footage.
Alright, this is the entrance area of our rehearsal complex. The complex originally was a military installation that is nowadays used for rehearsal rooms and the like. We have approximately 12 bands in this complex, so that's really cool to interconnect with the other bands. Okay, now this is the room itself. As you can see, everything that one would expect from such a room: instruments, amplifiers, some lightings, a highly professional mixer, which went at about 30 euros at eBay. And this is our band. Photo of us in stage attire. We are embracing the steampunk genre a little bit, so Victorian clothes with technology attached. Storage area, more amplifiers, a whiteboard, and finally my pride, the drum set. Now this is a Tama Rockstar set, originally red, and I recolored it to a mixture of copper and brass colors. 4 toms, including 1 floor tom. Of the 2 bass drums, I really only use one. The other one is purely for show purposes. Sabian, Paiste, and Meinl cymbals on this one, with a rather arbitrary mixture, actually. Yes, I know I use 2 root cymbals, and that's pretty rude to the rest of the bands, but hey, they sound great. Tama power metal steel drum, my metronome, some technology for in-ear monitoring that all the band uses, Evans drumheads. Well, this rounds it up quite well, I guess, and so looking forward to your comments and hoping to talk to you soon. Bye bye.